Hey everybody, welcome back. So what we're going to do in this video is make it to where we can have multiple enemies on the screen. Um, so let me just show you a little example. Let me hit Control and hold it and just drag one of these out. And then I'm going to do the same thing for our object enemy hit. So let me hold Control, drag it out. So we got two, right? If we hit play, they will jump on top of each individual one, but that's a problem. So if I jump on top of one, it destroys both of them, right? We don't want that. So how we can fix that is we can come over here to our event editor. And what we're going to do is delete this. Okay. And what we're going to do is first create a start a frame under our enemy here. So we'll go start a frame. I'm going to drag this up right above our always. And what we're going to do is create a variable. So in our object enemy hit, go to Alterable Values, hit New, double click to change it, and we're going to call it, I don't know, we'll just call it enemy, um, and then we'll call it fixed value. And 1 second, I'm getting a call. All right, sorry about that. Had a call. So rename it enemy fixed value. Hit OK. Just leave it blank for now. It should do it automatically for this one. If you went ahead and held Control and dragged it down like I did. Then what we want to do back in our event editor at the start of the frame, we want to, and you want to do this for every single enemy. So for every enemy that you have in the room, you want to create an object enemy hit. But what we're going to do is right click on it and we're going to do alterable values set, and we're going to set our object enemy hits fixed value to the fixed value of our object enemy. So that means that they're going to have the same or its value is going to be the same as the ID of our object enemy fixed. So each object has its own unique ID, and by assigning that value to the ID of our object enemy, then we can reference it and make it only work with that specific object. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. And then basically what we're going to do is say if for our object enemy, we can go to, well, actually, yeah, I just wanted to make sure is that actually seeing the whole screen here. For our object enemy, we can go to pick a count, compare to the number of object enemies. If it's greater than 0, then what we can do is start a loop. So underneath our object enemy, do, what is it? Yeah, count. And then we're going to say start a loop for each of 2 objects. So for each one of our object enemies and also for our object enemy hits. We'll just call it hit for the loop name. Then what we're going to do is say on each loop or on each object for the loop of hit, then we want to make sure that the alterable value is equal to the fixed value of our object enemy. What we want to do is now set our position. So what we can do is go here to position, set X to the X coordinate of our object enemy, and then we'll do position, set Y coordinate to the Y coordinate of top edge -5, just like we did before. And now when we hit run, you can see that each object has the object enemy hit right above it, right? So that doesn't look too different. And right now we don't have any collision programming for it, but we'll do that right now. So basically what you want to do for this, we'll just drag this one down, we'll drag this one down, and then we just need to say, we need to insert if our object player mask collides with the object enemy hit. So what this is saying is that this fixed value, or this object enemy hit, has to have the same fixed value as our object enemy. And if we hit that one, then we're going to destroy that specific object enemy as well as the object enemy hit object. And then we're going to make our player jump. All right, so let's test that out really quick. So now we should just be able to collide with one and destroy that one specifically. So let me try this. All right, there we go. There we go. And we can do this as many times as we want. We can actually create a third one of these. So let me hold control, drag it down. And then I'll hold control with this one, drag it over. Now we have 3. We hit play. Each one has its own. And we should be able to destroy them individually, just like so. Alright, well that's going to be it for this video, everyone, and I will see you in the next one.